Well, welcome back, everyone. You know, when it's summertime, it's a great time to be outdoors, but also to look up in the sky. And here to talk about that is Lindsey Gallagher from Johnny Appleseed. Welcome.
Good morning, Chris.
All right, so night viewing, sky viewing, we're going to be looking up at the sky.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things that we can see outside, and especially in the summer when those warm nights keep us out a little bit longer, as long as we got the bug spray from all the critters that are out there. But something really cool that's happening right now in August, and that's going to peak later this weekend and into next week, is the Perseid meteor shower. So I'm on this morning to talk to folks about what meteors are and what you can do and how you can come out and participate with that with us. So have you ever seen a shooting star before?
I have.
You have, right? So this bright streak of light that goes across the night sky. Well, it's actually not a star at all. That's actually a meteor. It's a hot, burning piece of space rock, Chris. It's falling through our atmosphere. And when you see many of them, maybe one every few seconds, but very many, a good density of them across the portion of the night, that is what a meteor shower is. So how do we get meteor showers? Where do they come from? What causes them? Well, you're going to need a lot of hot burning space rocks, and a great place to find those out in space is at the tail end or trail of a comet. So a comet is traveling through space and it leaves a very rocky or dusty trail of debris. A lot of it is very small, fine grain, maybe like sand. Some is a little bit bigger, and some pieces of the rocky debris can be quite large. And again, as all of that space, dust, and rocks come into our atmosphere, traveling at thousands of miles per hour, they burn up due to friction, and we see these bright streaks of light across the sky. Now, what is really interesting is that as the Earth is going through its orbit, its revolution around the sun, we will meet up with these rocky trails in a consistent pattern throughout the year. So right now in August, we're actually intersecting the orbit of the comet called Swift-Tuttle. It is a very large comet. The body or nucleus of this comet is 16 miles across. That's the distance on I-75 from the intersection at 81 all the way to Bluffton. I checked that out yesterday as a good reference point. And interestingly, it's about twice the size of the object that they think wiped out the dinosaurs.
Wow.
So it's a very large comet. It was discovered all the way in the 1860s. But the meteor shower that comes from the rocky debris of this comet is actually named for the constellation where the meteors appear to originate from. So in August, we experience the Perseid meteor showers because they are coming from, or appear to be coming from, the constellation Perseus in the night sky. And throughout the course of our year, we'll experience other intersections with other comets that give us the meteor showers known as the Orionids in October or the Geminids in December. And again, every year this repeats in a regular, consistent pattern. So what you were saying at the beginning, how can you go out and experience these nighttime phenomena? Well, you got to go to a place that is dark. You got to be away from the city light pollution, even turn the lights off in your backyard. And you need to go somewhere that's fairly unobstructed, so you have a really wide view of the horizon and the night sky at large. Then you need to sit down and be patient. So you find a chair, pull out a sleeping bag or a camping cot even, and look up. Allow your eyes to adjust for 20 to 30 minutes and bring some snacks with you. You can have a little nighttime picnic. That might be fun with the kids. You can tell some spooky stories as dusk turns into twilight there, and then you'll be ready to view them. Now, you can come out with the Park District and members of the Lima Astronomical Society for our Perseid Meteor Shower Watch Party. It's happening this Saturday, August 9th, out at Kendrick Woods, and we're going to start at 9 p.m., but it's going to go later on into the evening. Members of LAS will have some telescopes out there. We'll have a big field to view in. Bring your lawn chair, bring a blanket, bring your bug spray, and bring the fun, because we're going to have a good time watching them.
All right, Lindsey, that sounds like fun, and Kendrick Woods is such a wonderful park. It's just right outside of Spencerville. So.
It is.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming on today.
Thank you, Chris.
All right, well, don't go away, because we have more when we return.